Right, let's do a quick little announcement. Little. I want to make sure I'm getting these up every day. Next few days. So this is right. Yeah. A message from San Andreas. Can I shift enter in here? I don't know. Let's do this. Is that the right link? The right link. What are you, Chara? What are you sitting at? Well, shit, it didn't work. Hold on, let's see if I can put it as a PNG. I do like .png. Yeah. Oh wait, it's worked. I see it on the other screen. There we go. Your platform bug. Oh, 3. Never mind. Carry me. Oh, I did forget the PNG. No, it's there. Oh my god. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer.
Oh! Hello.
I'll I'll retweet with the actual one. How do I read? Man, I really suck at this, huh? Sorry guys, I'm a boomer. Oh, did someone add it for me? Okay. Well, that person was very nice. It's Kappa dot whatever the fuck. It always fucks up, but alright. Hi Jaden, buddy. Right, what am I doing? Christian, thank you for the 16 months. Where is Uncle Rhodes? Is he up this way? He's not.
Hey.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Where are you right now?
Mission Row.
Can I have a ride?
Where are you?
Bisha show.
I'm on the way.
Thank you. All right, I'll see you.
Doing the speed limit.
Of course. I expect nothing less.
Do you want nothing less than the speed limit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm. Yeah, I just. Did you know about Barrick's journal?
Yeah. I need to speak to him because I wrote a search warrant for it.
I heard what the contents of it was, and I'm uninterested in. Apparently, he's fine. By the way, I spoke with Sky.
I heard he's at a hospital, but I don't know anything more than that.
Well, no. Okay. So the context that I have is he was missing, then he was in the ICU, and then you informed me when I was up late that one day.
Yeah.
That he was just there was no signs of like any sort of like struggling or anything. Like it didn't seem like he was kidnapped. Yeah, but nobody could find him or locate him.
Yeah.
So that's the last I heard, and then Sky mentioned that he has been like he's good. Mentioned what the general contents of the journal was, but I made it clear that like I have no interest in reading it. I know she mentioned I was in there, but one of those one of those like out of respect for Barrick, I'm not going to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Um,
I mean, to put it bluntly, it was a goodbye. So
yeah,
I'd avoid that. I mean, I had to read it in case there was details of,
right.
his capture and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't the nicest thing to do.
But yeah, out of respect for Barrick, I have zero desire to read it because when you're in that when you're in a place where you are writing a goodbye to individual people because you don't know whether or not things are going to pan out, like you can't plan that moment. Like
No.
it's happening in real time, and um it- what is being said is kind of like a should anything happen.
Yeah.
And because he's still with us, I don't feel it appropriate. I understand why you did. You had to, given the circumstances.
Hmm.
But I can't. I can't because you have to be mentally somewhere that, in an overwhelming majority of situations, you never have to be.
Yeah.
Um, and to. I don't want Barrick to feel as though like I will ever think differently of him, regardless of whether or not what he put is good or bad. Like, I'm gonna let him know I have no idea what's in there, and I don't want to know. Like, just if I had to equate this to something, it's like it's not a fair comparison in the slightest. But for the same reason, when all of the like Sky text message drama stuff was happening, like
Hmm.
zero desire, none. Absolutely none. Out of respect for Sky, like there's no shot I would ever go through and look at what somebody was sending in terms of text messages. That's
Right.
absurd.
Yeah.
It's like a breach of privacy. Um, and it's just it's like icky. Like I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a general understanding of like how you and I talk is far different than how I don't fucking know. Let's say Lucas and Pins talk.
Hmm.
And you might have these inside jokes that other people may look at and sort of turn their head sideways because they have no fucking context because that conversation was never meant to be outside of those two individuals,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just I don't want to hint. I want nothing. I just it to me it doesn't exist. Outside of when I do eventually get to speak to Barrick, letting him know that I I heard that there was a journal, but that I have not and will not read it out of respect for him. And I know what he's going to say. He's going to say, "You can read it. It's fine." But it's still still a no, regardless of what he says.
Yeah. It's I don't know. He wrote that in a moment of like, I guess acceptance and stuff like that of what might happen, and he was just being vulnerable with himself and writing something if in case something bad happened. And I think that bad thing thankfully hasn't happened, so no one should be reading it.
I agree. That's where I stand. Um, Do we know? Do we have like much context behind who? Like, we know who's responsible, but like, I think we do. I don't know. Um, the general
Yeah, we
group.
know that it was Tripass or Tripass. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. And Beric I said it was Edgar De Castillo, Brandon Valentino, Sonia Summers, and then he said the Faceless was there, and I'm going to imagine that's the guy that we've identified a few times wearing a blue suit and a skull mask.
Now, when you say skull mask, are we talking like? Do you remember when OTT used to roll around with a skull mask?
Mm,
It was a long time ago, but
I can't remember. It's like the full, like it's like fully over his head, all the way round. Kind of decorated a little bit. Yeah, let me see if I can.
hold on one second. Oh, Sky got a ping from McQuillan earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes. However, there was nothing. She said she checked the area and there was nothing. The ping was like from the middle of a road.
Yeah.
And I informed her that with you, there was a note. With King, there was a note. King's, I believe, happened yesterday. I don't believe there's a report written. And then referencing reports, I saw Arcadia as well, and there was also
Yeah.
a note. So I find it weird that there wasn't one for Sky.
Yeah, maybe given she was the one who prosecuted, then you might be going after her directly.
I want to check the area that she was at. I want to say she said somewhere off of Steel Way. Let's see if she wrote a report.
What have I put for the card? So I can show him. Mark.
Nothing. I mean, Steel Way's up here.
Oh, it's because they don't have PNGs, and is that why?
It's possible that it was missed, but I don't know where the ping was.
I'll send you a text. Have a look at that. That's the guy that's been spotted a few times now. Suspected to be the Faceless, or at least one of the members. So we know who kidnapped Barrick, you know, but it's about proving it, right? We arrested Sonia Summers and a guy called PC, or his first name N. So we had those two in custody. They're on a hold, but I still haven't got their phone records. Because the original one got denied on duration. So I need to resubmit and get their phone records before we do anything, really. But,
I mean, what period of time are you requesting?
So what I requested is, so let's say Barrett was found on the 15th. I requested the 16th for UTC reasons, and then I went all the way back to the 2nd of January. And the reason I did that was because NPC's phone, his phone number that we got on scene from his phone came back to the scene on the 2nd of January, when Larry Knox got attacked by a helicopter, and that number called him up and was like, "Are you scared now?" That was the number that called him, right? So I was like, okay, for him, I'm going to do all the way back to the, I think I did the 1st of January. And because Sonia Summers was caught in, with him, and is connected to the Faceless, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go all the way back to the 1st. But, that got denied. It's been denied on the grounds. I said a couple of times with me now with the same judge, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it's basically the duration requested is so extended. Hey, Sky.
Hey,
Hello.
question. Where
yeah,
did
what's
you
up?
get that ping?
Just around the corner over here.
Basically, the duration was so long that you might find evidence of other crimes, and so
Right here, literally right here.
So weird.
There was nobody here, nothing
I
here.
know all the other people. You're saying that they like got a note with his number and stuff on
Every
it.
single person. I know of 3. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to jump in.
He texted me directly.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I think most of the notes included his phone number and made the implication of like keep in touch.
Yeah. No, he got in contact with me. He said, really gotta work on that response time. She might still be here if you had some urgency. I told him to go to hell. He said, "Aw, you don't mean that." And I said, "With every fiber of my being, I do." Uh, he said, "She's not at rest yet. You know, when you go out like that, who knows if you could truly be at rest." I said, "She'll be at rest once you're rotting in prison." And he said, "As long as I'm alive, she won't be." And I said, "No, I believe in justice, not getting even." And I haven't gotten a response.
He's such a sick bastard. He really is.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. He when he was granted bail that day, when he was brought in custody originally, he basically was asking me like, "Oh, are you scared? Are you afraid of dying and stuff like that?" And I told him like, I will never be afraid of him, and I'm not afraid of dying. And he said, "Okay, we'll see about that." So he's just trying to scare me. On other topics, though, Barrick, I'm gonna tell you, Richard, the same thing I told Rhodes. He did write a note. There's the notebook that we talked about.
Yeah.
With the goodbyes in it. Yeah, there's several people with specialized notes towards them. You have one. You are welcome to read it if you'd like.
I've read the notebook already.
You already read it all? Okay.
Yeah, I got the search warrant, so I read it.
Yeah, I tried to read it before, but they put it in the wrong put it back in the wrong locker. And so I had to get in contact with her, but it's in there now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know how he's doing otherwise? Like just
As far as I was told today, I was told by Perez, and Perez obviously is in Hades with Kit. She's like they saw him, were in contact with him. He's just kind of doing his mountain man thing, wandering around. Apparently, he's got a big old backpack on stuff, just walking around, thinking about things that have happened. He does have a new number, but he's not making any phone calls to people or anything like that. He's just, I guess, he doesn't know who to trust right now.
What's his new number? Hey, you got it?
I don't have it.
Okay.
No. Perez didn't even, I don't even know if Perez has it. But, he basically just told me to be in Limitless at all times, and Barrick will call, if he wants to. But it would be from an unknown number.
I normally avoid those, so it's a good thing you mentioned that.
Yeah, I just
Well, I mean, obviously, whatever happened to him is gonna have an effect on him, and it sounds like he's sort of gone back to before he was hired in the police department, which is fucking crazy because how you're explaining him to me
Reynold's
is
an idiot.
how I found him on Alta when Turner was around, and then
Oh, I know.
coincidentally, Turner was around yesterday.
Yeah.
Turner's around.
He was around yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, it was me and him would just walk around the city before we got rehired.
So crazy. The timing of all of this. Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, was it purely just to gauge response time? Like, because if there was no note, like everybody else, for you specifically, and then he mentioned something about response time, he was watching. And there's a million places you can watch from here, right? Like, maybe yours just was for the sake of determining response time as opposed to everyone else's, which was a, hey, here's my number, keep in contact.
No, I think it's quite literally just to try to taunt me because
100%.
when they shot Pierce, I was there within like as soon as like her alert went off, and I was there maybe within 5 to 10 seconds. Um, so almost as fast as you can be without being directly on the fucking scene.
Right.
Um, obviously they were already gone since our buttons, like, they go off like
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds or whatever it is. So
It's still crazy how that all worked out, where I had a traffic stop with him,
yeah,
then went towards Mission Row, and the passenger was silent and masked up with the motorcycle helmet. And then as I'm pulling up to Mission Row, they're going through the alleyway towards Little Bighorn. And then I explain this as like, uh, it's the only car I saw in that general area. And then you explain what you saw earlier. And it's like everything just fucking, the pieces of the puzzle
yep,
all just connected.
yep.
I don't understand why some people opt to uh, live that life, which is like entirely unnecessary. There's no reason. Actually, that's not true. They want power and control, and so they take vulnerable people and give them a sort of a flawed purpose, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the proper justification is, but I know how I'm going to treat him. I'm not I'm not paying him any attention. I'm not giving him the time of day. My responses to him are going to be short, to the point, pretty much saying and giving nothing. Because I feel like if he's trying to provoke a response, giving him that response will only encourage him to do it more and more and more. And although I haven't gotten anything yet, I imagine it's coming in the near future.
I'm be honest. I think and if people are gonna try to provoke you with this stuff, it's going to be flop.
Well, I know what I'll say. Maybe I won't. No, no, no. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna poke the bear. But what I would want to say, rather, is I don't know, I guess it would depend on whether or not this was like verbal, but It's considerably more than what he said the day he was wearing the fucking mask in the passenger seat. Didn't say a fucking word. But I'm going to keep that to myself and not say that to provoke a response.
Well, he gets out of prison in like 21 in a change hours, I believe. Basically at the
So
start of
pretty
shift
much,
3 again.
yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
And then he'll be on parole for 7 days.
the thing is, he will do stuff on parole. There's not a
Absolutely.
doubt in my mind. And it doesn't even matter if he ultimately gets caught doing something during parole. It's irrelevant because he'll fall back on, you know, the whole idea of accepting this new lifestyle and responsibility for what he's done. And I don't know if it was you or Richard that told me, but how this is so in line with how any ex-cop joining.
It exactly like there's a lot of parallels with what
Yeah.
happened with TJ.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's the biggest concern, because it seems as though right now, if you are a police officer who feels they have been wronged or by any means, whether that's you leaving the police department, you getting fired, whatever, the only way, seemingly, that you can prove yourself as fully being done with that life is taking the life of another cop. And that is fucking wild.
I will say, in the couple exchanges I've had with Sean, he's hinted towards our friend at the lighthouse, trying to get me to go talk to him, and like trying to push me to set up some kind of deal.
Don't do it.
Oh, nope, I don't touch that place with a 10-foot pole.
Mm-hmm.
I will let Anastasia rest.
As
Yeah,
she should.
We've seen Sean out that way. We
Well,
also
that's
saw
how I got him in a chase before he was apprehended. Was I went up towards the lighthouse and he was there.
Shang's car was up there on a couple of days ago too. It's just a group of people obsessed with death.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
For a group named what they are, can't they just take the fucking hint?
True. True.
It's right in front of them. And yet, Sky, whatever you do, and I know you've already said you never would, but it doesn't matter how appealing they make that deal seem, it's not worth it.
I've heard enough stories. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, Craig. My husband's been yapping. What's up? Good morning. Good evening.
Good morning. Yeah, I was just wanting to do a general check-in. That was it. So if you got other shit to do, it's fine.
No, I don't really have anything much. Bit of an issue. Well, yeah, it's kind of a big one. This is investigation. It's investigation related, so it's not. It's nothing to do with. There's no politics involved. But when I was investigating the Asher Murphy murder, I went to speak to a colleague of hers up at Humane Labs, and that same doctor turned up dead last night, being blown up. So,
all right.
yeah, not
More
great.
exciting shit.
Yeah, other than that, I just heard that Jimmy Frost got fired, which I knew about, but Carmine and Gregory Johnson, who were the other two on the list to get fired, have not been fired. Which
Have
is,
they been around to get fired?
yeah, Carmine's been around, but I think they've changed his punishment or just decided that firing was necessary. And then Johnson basically because Sky and Daisy already punished him, they don't want to retroactively like go back and fire him now.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy was punished. What do you mean?
Yeah. Even I agree that's fucked up, but
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. Then it sounds like LSPD's boning to the ground. Sky's not happy. Viv's not happy. Ruby is like, apparently Peter's might hate Ruby or something. So yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Peters hates everybody. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that guy. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what LSPD needs. And other times I'm like, holy fuck, you are a rolling dumpster fire.
It's pretty accurate. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. I mean, I put out that twat this morning for the brief for the public. What
oh,
else?
God, I totally forgot about that thing. Fuck me.
It's okay. That's right. We just need to get it out every storm really for the next few days. I mean, we've had this thing with the deputization of DLC.
How do you feel about it in general?
I'm
Go
not.
ahead, be honest.
My gut instinct is not great. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there. But
the reason I say that is because I was just speaking to Snoopy Sauce. Is that his name, deputy? Who apparently has a master doc on the Matthew Colby thing, has been investigating his release and everything like that. So there is evidence that PD have been like investigating that and looking for him. I don't know about the rest of the PD, to be honest. So I'm just taking that at face value.
Look, so that was the main thing, right? Is sure they are doing subpoenas and stuff like that, but we have had almost every day confirmed sightings of him. And when Oshira has been trying to rally the troops, she gets shut down because they're busy doing other shit.
Oh, really?
Sorry, there's a 1090 going up. Yeah, that's what I don't know if you saw my whole
Oh,
ramble.
I see. No, I didn't really.
They're going to use that excuse because LSPD, especially LSPD High Command, for some reason just fucking hate the Martians. And they're never going to get over it. And so every time they try to bring something up, it's, nope, sorry, there's something else going on. But that's the problem, is that right now in that shift, there's always going to be something else going on.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, open your dispatch right now and look for 1090s, and there's probably not even shooting you. We haven't even had a jewelry store or anything pop off. I think we had a Polito bank pop off, and there's probably still 30 plus 1090s that are all possible hostage situations.
But it does change things.
Like, during shift 2, during shift 2, that's just, you're never going to have a time where you're not going to have a 1090 out there, you know? But eventually you just got to make that call of like, hey, this is an escaped convict or escaped lifer. We kind of need to take care of this. But they're going to use that excuse of, well, there's a potential hostage and active life in jeopardy takes priority. And yeah, sure. But if we go by that, then nothing will ever get done in this town, ever.
I think this is just the problem that's been for like a year now, that the PD have not kind of allowed any like subdivision or like detective unit or TRT to not like take priority over patrol. You know what I mean? Like the investigations have fallen through because they've had no detective unit where they've said, okay, you don't need to respond to every call and 78 call or 77. You don't have to. If they did that, I think the cases that have turned out the way they have would have been different. Same thing with this. Like if they said to all members of TRT, we've got a wanted fugitive from prison out and about in the city, like making himself known. You guys do not have to respond to anything. Your priority is getting him in custody. I bet they haven't done anything like that.
No, they haven't done anything like that at all.
So, I don't know, man. If that's the case, then yeah, I do kind of agree with having to deputize DOC. Yeah, I think
I wish we didn't have to.
I wish we didn't have to either. I mean, maybe this is the kind of thing where we need to have this meeting with PD High Command and I don't know. See, I want to have the meeting about the marshals. I don't want to have the meeting about shit they're not doing, you know, because it's just going to turn. Yeah. It's just going to turn mean, and I don't want that.
Yeah, and it's just like I deputizing the the DOC sounds great and all. And it's like, yeah, we have extra manpower. But let's be real. You and I both know what's going to happen. They're going to find, if they find him, they're going to try and apprehend him. Shots are going to get fired. And we're going to drag everybody down there. And then PD's going to bitch. Why are y'all out here just getting into shootouts and y'all are dragging us away from our other situations for your bullshit little 78's call? And why did y'all go out there and bring DOC into a gunfight when they're not trained? Blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I can already
100%.
hear it.
Yeah.
But it's like, you guys won't fucking help us. We've been asking for help to track this guy down for nearly 2 fucking weeks. And nobody will respond to anything about this. I don't know what else to do. We're literally in a rock and a hard place here.
Yeah, well, Shift 3, TRT is gone. He's got fired. Shift 1, TRT is about to be fired. Well, it should have been fired already because of his warrant for violating a court order. And Shift 2, TRT, I have no idea. So I don't even know who to reach out to try and at least make... I don't even know, man. Yeah, I guess we... The one thing I worry about, and the gut thing I'm worried about, is separate from the issue of Matthew Colby, is let's say one of us gets director, right? Is this going to be a thing where the justices, like, do things like this? Where they're like...
They shouldn't.
You know what I mean?
No,
that's what I'm worried
there should
about.
be a director in charge, right? Like, the justices will be hands-off after that point.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, if they aren't, we will straight up tell them as a collective force, you are no longer in charge. You appointed us to run this thing.
Yeah.
You do not have say over this anymore. If you didn't want it to be like this, you shouldn't have legislated it to be like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hope it doesn't turn into, like, justices want to do things, and if we say no, it's going to be a problem, you know? So,
Well, I mean, that's their fault. They can change the legislation.
Yeah.
I will tell you 1,000% if they offer me the director position, I'm turning it down. I have field directors about as high as I want to go right now. I can't deal with the politics in this right now.
I don't want to deal with the politics either, man.
Yeah, but they like you a little bit better at least. Everyone sees you as a bit more amenable. For some reason, I'm the big when it outside of Shift 3. Like Shift 3 fucking loves me, but outside of Shift 3, I'm the big bad wolf. And I guess it's just because I'm literally the only person around that they've seen for months. And I don't know.
That doesn't make sense to me, though, because, like, I've always been... I don't know what you've done, because people always don't like me because of my stances on PD and corruption and things, and I'm very black and white, I'll be honest. I'm trying not to be, but I don't know what you've done to make the perception of you worse than me yet.
How many of them have you pulled over and given traffic citations?
Okay, one. Yeah,
and I probably have like 30.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. But... yeah, but no way it's because of traffic citations, man.
You'd be surprised how fucking pissy they get over the stupidest shit.
True. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Shift 2 is literal high schoolers. It is quite actually high school.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, listen, I'll come catch up with you then at the office soon, and yeah, I'll escape from this conversation about Frost because they haven't really asked my opinion yet. But if I give my opinion, it's not gonna go well, and I don't want to get into a big thing with my hubby and everything. So I'm gonna get out of here.
Your opinion on what?
The whole Frost firing.
Oh, you want me to fucking read? Just let me go talk. I'll go up there and talk and give my whole fucking opinion on everything.
No, listen, your opinion is just it's gonna be the same as theirs.
Yeah, it's gonna rile them up.
Believe me, they're already fucking riled, man. They're riled. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel something brewing.
The person they're claiming that you claimed said that they gave them the statement and all that. I think it was you claimed. Reneged it. Came back and said, "Yeah, I just wanted to stir," and I didn't actually get that from him.
Yeah, well, you know, evidence says otherwise. So,
what evidence?
Okay,
the picture.
We're not gonna get into this, Greg. I'll speak to you later.
Yep. I want to spill what fucking Nino's thing was.
Hey, listen, if he's giving you that in confidence, I don't want you to have to break confidence. Just,
But you're my co-leader.
oh
and
shit!
I
The
don't want to
jet.
keep
There's a
secrets
jet.
from you.
Wait, no.
What?
Wait, are we good? No, that was yesterday.
Or is it the? Yeah, I
was
was going to say
yesterday.
it's nighttime. That's a daytime picture. It's nighttime right now.
Yeah,
Who's David Summers?
these are both from yesterday. I saw the report for it. I'm gonna add these to that report.
Look, you're my co-leader, and I don't want to keep secrets from you. All right, that's all. That's the only reason I want to tell you.
Yeah, no, but at the same time, I don't want you to have to break confidence if it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm interested to see how it'll, because it's such a different idea that I'm like, well, I'm interested.
Okay, I mean, is it a good idea?
I think so.
That thing's flying so low. What the fuck was it doing last night? I don't like this shit.
Which one?
Both of them. They're both flying so low.
Solo? Like they don't have a co-pilot?
No. Isn't there like low altitude there?
Oh. I mean, that one that they keep calling a bomber, there's not really any, there's not enough space in there for bombs. It looks very flat. Like, ordnances are kind of big. If I had to guess, that's more of a recon plane.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, shit, I forgot to mention this. So, when I called up the Faceless the first time I spotted this plane or heard about it on Twitter, they confirmed it was them. They said it was Operation Skynode. That's Skynode. When I was speaking to this doctor the other day, Humane Labs, I brought that up, and he remembered it as being a project. Oh, my God. I think I might just had a penny drop, and I don't like the penny dropping. He said that it was a project that the Humane Labs worked on, but it's been discontinued for a few years. And it would be kind of what you were kind of saying, but it was data gathering. It was to do with planes and stuff, and a way to gather like air data, like the level of oxygen and nitrogen, all that kind of shit, like the density of the air, all that kind of thing. It's just like a program that was designed to help gather data about, I guess, the atmosphere and the air. And if that's what's happening, oh no, I just no. I'm not gonna say it. If I say it, it might become real, and I don't want to say it.
Say it. Make it real dark.
I really don't want to.
Say it. Say the name.
There's no name, Craig, but
Say the term.
chemical
Look, I'm
weapon.
not connecting to the dock state.
Chemical weapon.
What?
Weapon.
Chemical weapons. Like bug
That's-
spray.
Right, but for people. We've got a doctor that worked in chemical and biological that was working for the Faceless, likely aided in an attack that a document was stolen from this secret project that we don't know about. The doctor that got blown up yesterday after talking to me said that this project, if it was in the wrong hands, would be extremely dangerous. He specifically said it would be evacuation worthy. Then we've got Operation Skynote, gathering data about air density and all that kind of shit. Possibly that's what this stealth plane's doing. And if this secret project they're working on is some kind of chemical weapon that they now might have access to, I don't know whether they stole like fucking formula or something. But she was murdered for talking about it, by the sounds of it. This doctor was murdered for talking to me, so it's clearly something they want to keep secret. Oh my god. We had fucking members of guerrillas worried about cops tweeting about bunkers back in November, a short time after that document was stolen. And they were getting in contact with Edgar and co. Then we've got fucking a guy, a Zebra of the besties, is talking about viruses to people and on Twitter. I don't know, man. That's what I'm worried about right now.
But why Skynode?
Skynode? I think that was the name of the project at Humane Labs.
Yeah, but why would they call it Skynode if it's a chemical weapon?
No. I think Skynode was the project for the planes that were gathering data. That was like 5 years ago. Apparently, it was shut down.
Oh.
This secret project, we got no idea what it is. He wouldn't tell me anything.
Oh.
I don't even know if he's dead. By the report, I can't even tell if the guy's dead, so I won't be able to get a statement. But they left a message for me, which was his ID, so somehow they knew I was talking to him. And there was DNA found. There was DNA found on.
Wipe out the whole island with one chemical weapon.
If it's, I don't know enough about chemical weapons. I'll be honest. But if it's something that is carried on the air, I mean, if it's like a virus, I mean, I imagine so. I mean, look how viruses are to stop the spread. There, you think we'd be successful with that?
Yeah.
How?
With enough of them.
Enough what?
Chemical weapons.
No, I said, will we
Weapons
be able to
systems.
stop it? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said will they be able to do it? Will we be able to stop it? Probably not. But you know that's fine, because that will probably happen in shift 2, and I'll be sound asleep in my little soul apartment.
Right, so you die in your sleep, but
That's the preferable way to do it.
I mean, yeah. The DNA that came back on that ID of the doctor that was blown up last night came back to Edgar de Castillo.
Hmm.
I've got to resubmit the Sonia Summers, and did you sign those originally? The Sonia Summers and NPC, was that you who signed those?
I don't think so.
Either way, the judge denied them on the grounds that duration was too long, and that because the duration was too long, you might find other evidence of crimes.
Oh my god, too long this.
Yeah, I've got to resubmit. Edgar was in contact with Dr. Asha Murphy back in December, when she died. Apparently she was being, like, hunted down by people. She apparently had a plane on the runway that was a extract from the U.S. Army. She tweeted out, "I'm leaking it all." And then Edgar posted a picture of the photo on to her, which was that plane on the runway blown up. And then she was like, "I'm being chased down by black tat SUVs. I'm dead. I'm dead." And that was it.
Well, do you need me to sign something?
I will do, yeah, soon, once I've written them up again.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
And then I've got I'll have the one for Sonia, one for Mr. PC with the new durations. Then I'll have a subpoena for Edgar for December, along with maybe Brandon as well. I might try and subpoena anybody who was in contact with this Dr. Ashimofi back in December. Then I'm gonna need a subpoena for Edgar for last night as well. Fuck, what else? Then I'll have. I'm not gonna push these too hard right now, but eventually I've got to get around to writing the rest of the subpoenas for the day Barrett was kidnapped, because I got the one back for. Oh my god! So I got the one back for the Barrett day when he got kidnapped, and remember how we were wondering how they knew about what Barrett was dressed up in?
Yeah.
Well, someone took a photo of him from the roof of the parking lot across from Mission Row, across Vespucci, and they took that photo here. Go into I started writing the subpoena. Go to subpoena. I didn't finish the PC yet, but it's gonna be unknown number ownership records. That one. It's not fucking opening.
17849.
Yeah, 17849. Yeah. So if you look at the photo of Beric, you'll see that they
do this to your...
What?
The screenshots.
What about them?
Can't you just like squeeze the window in horizontally so that
I don't
it
think I
lines them up
can.
better?
No.
Why
It's not my job. The evidence is there. They can look through it. They can just
It's
open them
so
and
tiny.
zoom in. I know it is.
It doesn't
But
even look like it's on a phone. It looks like it's on a computer now.
I mean, yeah, it's a subpoena. So viewing it
Tell
on.
your evidence.
What are you on about?
Your screenshots for the phone logs.
They're not technically screenshots. They're exports.
Another screenshot.
Easy day with a raid, buddy.
They're
I
using
appreciate.
it's that
It's a
software
Brandon
we have loaded on our
Valentino
computer in the
raid.
office, where you
What
put
the
SIM card in the little
fuck?
USB thing and it
The
reads it and interprets
ops
it
are
into a little
here?
visual representation. And it's
I'm
just a
kidding.
screenshot of
Welcome,
their-
guys.
You take the window and squeeze it in horizontally, and it lines them up better.
Oh yeah, I'll probably not do that for this one. I'll do it for the others. After the all right, take it easy, buddy. Yeah, you will see something. So yeah, dip out. Right. So there's photo of
What am I
Beric.
looking at?
There's a photo of Beric, and then basically Jay Hobbs received a phone call from somebody, which is this number that we're subpoenaing. Received a phone call just before that photo was sent to him, and it lasted 22 seconds. It was 22 seconds. So then they sent that photo to Jay Hobbs. Jay Hobbs then sent that photo to other members of his gang. So he sent it to Aubrey Webster, Mingjing Tai Lovemore, and Future. He also sent that photo to Edgar. And he said in a text message straight after sending it to Edgar, said, "This is what he looks like," right? And when he sent it to Future later, he said Beric after the photo. So there's two affirmative statements that he knew that was Beric in disguise, right? Not just some random ride along. This is my point. I want to know whoever called him for 22 seconds, Jay Hobbs, whoever called him, knew that it was Beric. So I'm suspecting that it was somebody that was in the meeting room and heard Beric's voice coming out of that guy. Because before I briefed everybody that it was Beric, I sent everybody, including Beric, out the room to try and keep up appearances. So any non-law enforcement was sent out of the room. So no Nino, no EMS, no Beric. I can't even remember who else was there. But I think there was an EMS, there was Nino. I genuinely cannot remember who else was there. But I'm suspecting it was one of those people in the room who heard Beric speaking, because he was a city boy and was speaking to people in disguise. And then once they were asked to leave, someone went on the roof and took a photo. I mean, it could even be a cop, you know? We don't know. And went on the roof, took a photo, called Jay Hobbs from a burner probably, and was like, "This is Beric, I'm sending you a photo," and hung up. So that's why I'm trying to get these records to prove who purchased this SIM card.
I get you. It makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna just read this and make sure that it is this ready to be signed?
No,
It's
no, no.
not?
I need to add in a
Okay.
couple of bits at the bottom, and then I'll send it over your way.
Okay.
Are you sticking around, or you headed home?
I can stick around long enough to sign this.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Nope. I've got so many fucking reports. Right. So we need the subpoena that I've just done. What was the image about the letters? Wait, which letters? The ones on the egg? I found it on the UFO subreddit. Hey Charlie, how are you? Right. Beep beep beep. Subpoenas. 17849. 17849 is pending a judge. What's going on here? Pending a judge signature. Oh shit. Subpoena. Derek. Photo. Phone. Right. I need command signatures on these. Five. This one. I didn't like immediate, so let's go current. Okay. This one I need. Hey, Craig. This was the Sumerians had an alphabet. Alphabet baby. Oh. Yeah, I don't know shit about it. I just keep my eye on it because it's interesting. Right. So, command need command review. This one. That one done. I need Sonia Summers. If I sign this? Yeah. This one. Also need NPC signing. Yeah. That's been signed. These. Okay. That one has not been done yet. I'm doing good, thank you, Charlie. Yeah, I'm doing really good. These have been signed. I think we need to give notice to both Beric. We need to give notice to Beric for the notebook. Dude, there's so many. So fucking many. Right, let's do that now. I mean, I'll see if he's around, but apparently he's got a new number.
Left northbound at Jamestown. braking, left westbound Innocence. Go. You could take it, Rhodes.
Westbound Innocence, right northbound Elgin. Left westbound underneath Olympic
Okay.
Freeway.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a new document and let Beric know. Summers. Beric. Johnson. S. Patient. I did everything but yeah. 22. So actually on a notebook that was found in your possession. The side warrant could be found in the system. Do this. Report. Make sure I got the right thing. One 7730. Yeah, that's good. Save. And we'll share it permanently with Beric. Whose state ID is 3469. 3469. And then I'll text him as well. Beric. This is Richard. Field Director. Richard. Informing you. Buying you of a search and seizure warrant. That was executed on a notebook session, and find the signed warrant in the documents. Take care about. I'll do my best. Thanks, Charlie. Take it easy. I haven't got any music on. Why not? Well, oh, because Spotify's not responding. You okay, bud? There we go. What's going on here, man? What's going on my phone? Razor potato. He's still AFK over there. Instead of going off duty, he's just AFK in the corner. He's such a DJ. Right, and then let's do the document. Let's do a little combo. Oops. Let's edit the image. Can I blur this a little bit? Add image. mm, 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 mm. All right, that's done. Yeah, signed, add photo. Barrett Johnson, warrant, notification. There. Good. So that's notice given, notice served. And notice needed. Okay, then we subpoenaed his phones, did we? I didn't realize we did that. Hold up. 1879485. Dude, I'm getting lost. There's too many fucking numbers. Okay, yeah, that's not the one. $900. Okay, yeah, that one was done. Okay. What's the notice on this? Okay, yeah. So these are both 14th of Jan. 1, 2, 3. 3rd of Feb. This one, roughly the 3rd of Feb. I'll just put that. I didn't do those spinners, so Abby should do those. These guys are dead. What's this fucking song? Okay. Then we've got the subpoena that we did for the Faceless. 17179. Which is coming up in 2 days, but fuck it, we'll do it today. We'll do it today. Export report. 420-612-3473. This is State Marshal Richard Darker notifying you of a subpoena that was signed and executed on this phone number. I have attached your copy to this text. Actually, you know what? You know what I'll do? If you could provide me your state ID, I can also send it in document form. Yeah, come on, Mr. Faceless. Send me your state ID, man. We just check that's the right report. You don't get exactly. Is that a Scottish saying, or is it just general? Okay, it's even sealed on here. Beautiful. I think it might be because I've got Scottish family members, and I think it's came from them. Some of this is blacked out because it's got white text, but I can't change it now. But is the right one? Mm, 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 mm. If I have to send message, is it too long? Is it too long, I wonder? There we go. Now I'm not telling him to message me back. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Right, let me just blur out the other shit because it's not necessary. Let me just get their phone number. Like this. And then we'll add an image from screen. All right. Notice. Say 420-612-3473. Notice delivered. Get one. Right. Right. That's done. Right. So now I think we're fresh. We're good. We have to wait until February. Oh no! Did I put 2024 again? Fuck! You're joking. 17179. Fuck me. 420-612-3473. Notice delivered on the dock 2025. Yeah. 17179. 2025. Oh, there we go. All right. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. So now we get into what happened yesterday. It's only taken us nearly 4 hours. Right. What happened yesterday? Wait, Genevieve? Oh my god, what? Chief Tucson says she was upset she had to suspend an EMS. When asked why there wasn't an EMS command report on it, she stated she put it in an outside communications channel outside the view of the marshals. When asked if she was trying to perform her duties outside the purview of the marshals, she made a statement, fuck you, I do what I want. What the fuck? Don't tell me EMS are corrupt now, too. You're joking. Right. I am looking for a report. Yeah. Dr. Keeger blown up at the dam. So they were driving to... Shira was driving to Senior Buns. Saw a tweet from Margot saying, Petros, I need you to put your number in the lemon list. It's urgent. So she did so and receives a phone call from an unknown number telling her that there was a message for Richard Dark at the dam, a crispy one. The speaker on the other end, who had a normally deep voice with a Spanish accent, I wonder who that is, said that this was a message to not stick your nose in business, or these things would continue. Petros is then pinged to the large red mansion on Buenvino. Give me a sec. Same one that Craig wanted to look at. You can pick up another package for Dark. When Petros arrived, she found an ID at the front step that came back to Dr. Ryan Keeger. She picked it up and ran back to the master's office where the press print came back to Edgar de Castillo. Callista Bell. There was a car watching EMS up at the dam. Bell moved in to assist, driving past the car, and plate reading coming back to Raymond Romanov. Okay. Bell then went to the actual location where she spotted an individual being treated by EMS. Bell took photos of the car as it looked there was explosive residue near the vehicle and then assisted in transporting the victim to Crusade. They were treated and brought to ICU. Bell took the fingerprints on paper over to MRPD and assisted Oshira. And I'm assuming this was Keeger. Unknown person's belongings. They had IFACs on them with no ID attached. Okay. There was a photo with grenade fragments. Ay, ay, ay. Does that location mean anything? I'm trying to think. Maybe it does, and I just don't know. So Edgar's like confirmed involved. Maybe Ray Romanov and Margot. Fuck. Okay, let's attach this to Asher Murphy. I did not yet update this report. So at least we know it's not come from a leak from our side, because I haven't spoken to anybody about this. Apart from Key and McNulty. So unless McNulty's working for the Faceless, which I think is unlikely, I haven't spoken to anybody. Isn't hiring and firing outside the purview of the marshals? Yes, but if the reason that EMS got fired was... or suspended, sorry... was because of something that they did that might be considered criminal, right? Or even just corrupt in general, then if you're hiding that, that's not a good look. Their own labor laws? No. This person got suspended, and then the chief of EMS is now saying the reason for her suspension was not put in a command report, and was instead put somewhere else so that it was outside the purview, like the marshals didn't know what happened, basically. That's what it looks like what's happened. Okay, so we have got to... My God, I'm gonna have to make another sub-report! Just for the subpoenas for this thing! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Sub-report. Asher Murphy murder. Okay. State Marshal. You know what? I don't even need that tag. Tina. Search warrant. I'll go back here. Copy this. Okay, so we need to get a subpoena for Edgar for 2 different incidences. So we need one for Edgar. Edgar. This is gonna be the murder of Asher Murphy. So it's gonna be around 2024. 12 like 02. Then we need a hashtag. Then we need another one for Edgar. That's gonna be for the attempted murder of Dr. Ryan Keegan. Ryan? Doctor? Which is gonna be 25/01. On the same note, I think we go for one for Brandon Valentino here as well. For the murder of Asher Murphy. Raymond Romanov. His car being on scene is surprising. Yeah, it's surprising. Raymond Romanov. A couple of houses on Fudge Lane. What's he been involved with recently? Anything suspicious? Jewelry store, Hades and SOB. It's back in November. Okay, let's search Citizen, maybe? Nothing for a long time. What is this? Oh, something to do with Bailey. Right. What about... What's his DNA? Evidence here. Boom. Alec Bank shooting. SOB versus Hades. Polito shootout. Polito shootout. GRS. Okay. Power plant tampering. Shooting bad. This is September. Sandy Motel. Maybe someone should just keep an eye out for. Has Edgar had recent contact with Raymond? I wonder. The last subpoena I had for Edgar was for the 7th to the 9th. Any contact with Raymond Romanov? Roll left, make it easy. No. And I'll just check that I've got his number. Raymond. Unless he's got a new number. Got it. 8755? No, it's the same one. Maybe just let's have a look at Hades in general. Sort of pull on this thread a little bit. Gene Orber DOA. Why is this report empty? They removed someone from the ICU? Gene Orber will live forever. Fuck ADMC. The fuck is Gene Orber? And why is Hades tagged? Oh, he was a Hades member. Apparently, ADMC killed? Interesting. Huh. Okay. 10th of January, there was 3 burn victims. Shit with another gang. Leo robbers ask her FIB, huh? Hades was tagged in here. And they're gonna rob the FIB building. Okay. Hades is a trip to smuggle in for Kit Archer. And then we're all the way back in fucking December, bro. Oh no, yeah, I was gonna April, but no, there is December. The trespasser at the movie set, huh? Hollow? Huh. Okay. There's nothing really, crazy here. So, I'll just leave it. Any faceless things? I saw this. Ely Knox. Information on the faces by 817. Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot about this tweet. I forgot about that one. Who's Cliffhanger? What the fuck? Oh, it's a lifer. Interesting. 2365667. I need to put all the lifer phone numbers in. So this was the 3rd of January. Ely Knox entered cell block 7 to place some items in the trash receptacle when she noticed an individual standing behind Matthew Colby at the landing area of the second stairs, directly opposite to the edge of the cell. Edgar was still inside of the cell block at the time. Went up the stairs close to the entrance and walked to the office. Dressed in a blue suit, white shirt and waistcoat. With a dark blue full head sugar skull mask. Almost like a helmet. Others called over radio confused, and Ely relayed the individual standing behind Matthew Colby but couldn't hear what was being said as the individual made the way down the stairs and said, "I'll see you soon." The voice was mad and distorted as if by a voice changer. The individual then disappeared. Seamus was convinced that it must have been a ghost or just seeing things, as people don't just disappear. That's making me... Ooh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Remember the Matthew Colby? Remember this? Seamus. I can't scroll. Hold on. Let me refresh. Seamus. This is a picture from Colby. Where the fuck is this? But look, where am I meeting them? On the 21st? The 21st of December. I think I've looked at this before, but the 21st of December was the same day that they broke into prison to ask Matthew Colby where he got information. Is Seamus corrupt? Seamus might be corrupt. Seamus might be working for the Faceless. Okay. Right. After exiting Sublock, wanted to speak to Princess Elena wanted to speak to Ely about who she thought the individual was. Elena was concerned it was Norman Bones. Well, into the day, there was a holdout in Subblock 7 with individuals who were incarcerated. After the holdout finished, there were 2 black attack helicopter types which started shooting into the prison. So it was the same day? Fuck. Oh my god. Edgar knows who Noxie is? Oh god. That's not good. Ely wanted to speak to Matthew Colby specifically because he was seen with the man dressed in blue with a skull mask and also seemed to be closer to Edgar than he had been previously, given Matthew was hunted down by Edgar just a couple of weeks earlier. During this conversation, she wanted to see if Matthew could further clarify the individual she saw in the prison was actually a member of the Faceless or the Faceless himself, if it is one person. Matthew confirmed the person was part of the Faceless, but to be very careful with mentioning the information to others, as people who are involved in the sales of the Faceless put them at risk of being in danger, especially those investigating. Matthew also seemed to be uneasy when talking about them. Ely shared with Matthew that she already had noticed the twats from this organization and was aware of the things that Edgar had been involved in, such as deals confirmed by other members. Okay, we need to find out what the fuck that's about. Anything else? Cliffhanger wanted to share information about a call he had received earlier that day. Could have been late January 13th due to UTC. Cliff said that he received a call from an individual who was looking to pass a message on to Edgar, who was in the prison at the time of the phone call. Cliff told Ely that in his phone call, the individual said, "I am the Faceless, and you need to give this number to Edgar, and that Edgar must call them urgently. Tell Edgar it's Mr. Blue!" Cliff also noted that the individual on the call knew exactly where Edgar was in the prison, as Cliff mentioned to the individual that he would need to find him. But the individual stated exactly where Edgar was and instructed Cliff to go there. The mobile number was 420-121-8207 and was passed on to Craig Barrett as soon as possible by text message. Ely also gave Marshall Barrett Cliff's phone number so they could cross-reference. Do we know about this number, 121-8207? Did we subpoena that? I don't know whether we did. Did Craig forget to tell me about that? Or did he? One 8207. 121-8207. 121-8207. We didn't subpoena that. I don't think Craig told me about that, unless he did. And I'm just forgetting. God, okay. Possible new number. New number or burner. Let's do a reference here. Okay. As of January 15th, Cliffhanger is in prison ICU to an undetermined freak accident. What the fuck? An arm was left inside of a gift box outside the airlock. Ely's one of the people we want to bring in. So, and this is a really good report, so. Yeah, this whole thing, this whole incident here. The mobile number was 420-121-8207. And this was around the time that Edgar was in prison. Following incident 11915. Yeah, which was early morning on the 14th UTC. But what's the crime? That's the issue. What is the crime? Wait. That number? Let me see if it's popped up. I haven't subpoenaed it. Wait, I have subpoenaed people. I have subpoenaed people. Let me copy this. I have subpoenaed people from the 13th. Wait, let's have a look. Let's go to J. Hobbs. Control F121. Who else? Let's go to Aubrey Webster. Let's do 121. Oh! They had contact. Oh shit. Aubrey Webster and this supposed new number for the Faceless were talking on the 11th. Now, this is coming together. Let's get this exported there. Because we need to... I do agree with Craig. I've got to, like, squish this down somehow. Does that work? Download? Go with me? That is a bit better. Okay. Is there anybody else with 121? Let's check the Edgar one from a while ago. Nothing that far back. So I think it's a recent one. I think it's following the subpoena that they've swapped numbers. Let's try Future Hendrix. Oh, did I not subpoena Future yet? I didn't subpoena. Let's try Risa. Nothing there. This was Beric's phone. Okay, just checking he didn't have any contact there. Mark Steele had contact with Edgar. So this is one of the Faceless goons, we think. Action caption. Check him. He's dead. Nope. Also, was a way of me just looking at subpoena purchases, man. I mean, SIM card purchases. No. Lovemore? No. So Forehead's the connect by the looks of it for the Faceless. For the besties. That's what it seems like anyway. What's this fucking song? Go away. Wait. Okay. Ooh. Thought we had another one. No. Okay, so Aubrey Webster 100% had confirmed contact on the 11th. At what time? 5 p.m. Did anything happen on the 11th? Oh. The 11th was the day we found the book, and Edgar called Beric. So this could have been the Faceless telling Forehead and the besties about the operation. I think that's what it is. And that's it. And probably pinging Probably pinging them to a location to grab the book. Okay. Okay. We need to... Here's another number we need to subpoena. Yeah, we need to subpoena this number. How can we do it? How can we do it? I think we can do it. I think we can do it if we tie it all in with the Barrett kidnapping. I think we can do it. We know this number. Hold on. We know this number belongs to NP. You know that. We still don't know who this is. 3416639. What does that number ring a bell? Is that not? No, it wasn't. I thought it was one of these guys. But it wasn't. I'm still trying to get some records back about that number, I think. This returned value through the subpoena. I probably need to re-subpoena this number. To be honest. Give me a sec. The fuck is this? Fucking Jesus is trying to add me on Discord. Go away. The fuck? I wonder if Raymond Romanov is around. It's a bit early, isn't it? For him, I imagine. Okay. I'll be honest, my brain's a bit fried with all this shit. I'm going to take a drive, and we're going to go check out the house where Edgar left the ID and see if it was, you know, done on purpose or whether it was just they were fucking in the area and dropped it off. This is fucking automatic, isn't it? Craig, I swear to God, man. Oh, it is. Thank God. This is the Harry Potter song. Did you get a moment? Can you share Dark Souls? I think I mentioned it earlier, but I think Doc and Matt are probably on the same page by the sounds of it. Which is Doc is happy to hear, you know. Sorry, I thought that cop was getting ran up on. But what else? I don't know. I think Doc's probably pretty sad that it's got to this point, the way they're talking about their son, you know. It's definitely another thing to add on to Rhodes' list of things to be crashing out upon. Not upon. Guys, crash out central at the minute. I think I didn't. Oh, I've got Rebecca in the glove box and gone. Right, I think in terms of Faceless stuff, in terms of Faceless stuff, let's think recent. The most recent event is Asher Murphy and Dr. Ryan Keeger. So I think we focus on the most recent stuff for now. And it's clear, I think, that we're getting pretty close to something. If somehow they've picked up and attempted to kill Ryan Keeger already, then I think we're getting pretty close to the truth of what's happening. So I think we need to keep pulling on that thread with Asher Murphy and Keeger, and it's going to get us somewhere, hopefully. Is there a bunch of casings on the ground? I do want to stir the pot more. Ooh, I got an idea. Is she not around? There's no way Margot's not around. Come on. The one day I want to speak to Margot, and she's not around. Fuck. Fuck, man. How does that... I think Doc, when it comes to murder, right? And shit like that, because of his mom, because of her being murdered, any murder that happens, it's just like the blinders are on, and it's just... It just increases his want to arrest those people, I think. I don't think Doc is quite, where am I going? I don't think Doc's thinking about the impact of his investigation on, like, Keeger and Beric and stuff, because I think it's probably a combination of being so focused on, you know, catching who murdered people, but also being incredibly worried that something bigger is happening here and that the lives of a lot more people are at stake. Not that he's, like, not caring about what happened, but more so that if he stops investigating, one, who else is going to investigate? Don't get me wrong, there's other people investigating it, but if he stops, are they going to stop? That's his thought process. Like, if he stops investigating, is their plan then going to, like, stop too, and they're going to have a little timeout? Nope. They've got a plan, and that shit's going to go ahead unless somebody stops them. Yes. Yeah, he's definitely being reckless, 100%. Maybe they'll catch up to him, you know? So this is where it was left. This front door. Why? Someone just drove past. Be a good martial officer. I think it's too modern. To be fair, it has got a bit of a like 70s vibe with the wood. But it's very like big rich person house, you know? Like I would rather save this house for a rich person on the server to buy and use as a house. Hey, honey.
Hey, I need your opinion on something.
Yeah, what's up?
Vaffing a car because it was interference in a jewelry store robbery situation where there's a hostage, right? We have the car. I filled out all the VAF information. I'm about to put in a tow request and leave it outside of Mission Row PD. However, there are 2 engines in the trunk, and I don't want them to get stolen. I've already contacted the owner. They said, give me a minute. I'll go by. They never came because I wanted to give them the opportunity to at least secure these things, but we don't have the units to secure to watch over this vehicle until it gets towed. Am I good to just put in the tow request in front of Mission Row and whatever happens, happens? Like,
I mean,
like
I
surely I'm not responsible for stuff if it gets stolen. And I don't like, I'm being very serious. I don't mean like, oh, I'm gonna swipe one and pretend I didn't, you know, like that's the reason I called Rissa. Because I don't want the shit to get stolen, but at the same time, like, there's only so much I can do.
I don't think you'd be liable. I mean, I don't think so. I think as long as you've inventoried it and showed that it's there, you could just like take them out and then tell her, you know, she can come pick them up from Ishmael whenever. But I also don't see an issue with just leaving them in there because you leave other shit.
I'm leaving them in
cars,
there,
right?
and yeah, but they typically don't have like it's 2 separate fully built engines. Like they're typically not valued.
Whose fault is that for using their car with 2 fully built engines in the truck?
But at the same time, like, right, we document or we search vehicles for impounding for, you know, documenting purposes, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess the reality exists. They could also just claim, oh, there was nothing in my car when I got it back and claim it was stolen regardless. But
yeah.
Either way, I'm putting in the tow request in front of Mission Row. If there's no tow available, hopefully it's local tow and it's secured. But if not, I'm wiping my hands clean of this.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right.
All right.
I'm going 42.
Okay.
Time for me to go sleep.
All right. You take it easy, honey.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's nothing here by the looks of it. I imagine this was more of a I'm over here. You know, I'm driving away up this way and I'm just gonna plonk this down here. That's what I imagine this was. Not like this is a special place, you know, but I haven't seen anything tied back to this place before. Maybe this is the Faceless's house. You know, maybe this is where Mr. Faceless lives. I can knock on the door. Say hello. I still want to know what that fucking ping out, the coordinates out in the middle of the ocean was. That's another fucking mystery. What the fuck was that about? Was there a boat there? Was there a fucking aircraft carrier and that's where everything's been coming from? Is there something underwater? And we didn't check? I don't fucking know, man. Ooh, Ely's around, and I can't remember what I wanted to ask her about. I think I spelled her name wrong. I put Ely no.
Hello, Dark.
Hello, Ely. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not too. I'm actually pretty good because I've just finished reading your very well written report about the Faceless stuff.
Ooh, the Faceless one. I've been dying to get that one like out there. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I only found it because I searched the tag Faceless and I figured it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain because it's a DOC command report, but I'm glad you can see it.
Yeah. So basically, the two things that I'll kind of touch base on is the number that Cliffhanger was called by. Could you send me over? I've got the one number that's the suspected Faceless number. Could you send me over Cliff's number as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that over to you in a text just as we speak. Because I sent it to Barrett. Because I called him literally not long after I had the conversation with Cliff because the lifer went to bed. So then I was like, oh my God, I need to speak to Barrett because he was awake. So I phoned him, then texted him over the details, but I will send you that lifer's number just now.
And then the second question I had was, in that report you mentioned something about Edgar making deals that you'd heard from people, and I was wondering if I could get some more details.
Deals with Death, I believe.
Right.
Death himself.
Who did you get that from?
Anyone, different people. I think Princess Elena was one of them, and Matthew Colby was another.
Right. Okay.
And I'm aware of ongoings at the lighthouse and so on because I've been taken there, and through my own curiosity have found out things as well. So, not that I've ever met, thankfully, Mr. Norman Bones or anyone.
Yeah, I think my best advice is to extinguish that curiosity for anything regarding the lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm definitely aware. And I tell everyone, just if you can, just stay away.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. Right, where were we? So, Matthew Colby. Okay, now there's a bunch of sorry. Has he ever mentioned this guy in the blue suit or anything like that before?
He had, prior to that incident, no. And I've got an interesting relationship with Matt. I think just the way I am with inmates. I'm neither not hard on them, but I'm neither over friendly as well. Yeah. But I just, after the whole incident with the individuals breaking in that time and targeting Matt, I noticed a change in the dynamic of the relationship anytime that Edgar, Jade, Swan were ever in the prison. And so gradually I would speak to Matt, see how he's doing, touch base and whatnot. So never heard anything prior to that individual being in the prison. And when he was here that day, I think I think I even put it in the report as well. Like I put it on radio. I was like, oh my God, this person's in here. And people are like, what are you talking about? Like, and I was like, he's just left through the door, but the door doesn't open. And people are like, how could people just leave? So on. But that was the only time. It was later on that night I spoke to Matt and he said, he had spoken to him, but nothing was like really nothing in depth was given. Basically, Matt he keeps a lot of information close to his chest. He'll tell you obviously what he wants to tell you. Yeah. But as far as I'm aware, I believe that was the only sort of physical interaction he had with them. But I believe that's only because Edgar was in the prison at the time, and due to Matt's and Edgar's relationship changing once again. I think that was just on that sort of that only time. But then I would imagine now that he's outside the prison that's ever evolved again.
Yeah. Okay. What's your rank?
Our ranks were reset, so we're all officers. But I was interim warden, and then I was deputy warden before I was reset back to officer. But before that, I was corporal.
Okay.
And I know
Shay-
I've spoken to Arcadia and Barrett about their interest in me joining the marshals, which is something I'm very interested in. So
It's good. It's good to hear. Seamus McCarthy.
Mhm.
What's your opinion of the bloke?
he's like a brother to me, like a little brother. However, I'm not free of judgment. The guy is. We're all capable of making mistakes. And he can be a bit explosive. I think it's been witnessed recently. But I would say he's just a young guy kind of doing his thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did he have any relation with Matthew Colby or Edgar or anybody?
I mean, out of anyone in DOC, he has been around since the formation of DOC since August. So he's, along with Suki and the warden and whatnot. He has spoken that when he was first in DOC, he used to spend a lot of time talking to inmates and whatnot, and then that dynamic all changed and everything else. I would say he's not incredibly close, as in we go up and speak to them and chat for a while, but he has a good idea of how every sort of inmate is prior to maybe, I don't know, November time, because obviously him going up ranks, you get less time to sort of get to know the inmates.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he's heavily associated with anyone or that. He's very much, he does his job and gets to know people within the remits of his work.
Were you present the day of the big prison shooting in December?
I was, yeah.
And was Seamus?
Yes. Yes, he was one of the last men standing in a tower. Yeah, so he held strong, shooting all the shots he could. And yeah, I think he was in, I don't know, tower, the one closest to the airlock or something.
The inmates, they what do they grappled in, right? The suspects.
Yes.
And they were
Yeah,
dressed as prisoners.
Some of them, yeah. I believe most of them. I would have to look back at the images. It's kind of blurry in terms of how they all looked. I was shot in the face, smacked my head. So my memory is sketchy, but yeah. Yeah, so they grappled in. They took one of our DOC hostage to open the airlock gates, and then shot him down, and so on. There was an awful lot going on that night.
Okay. Roughly what time did that incident happen? Do you remember? The prison shooting.
Oh God, off the top of my head,
Like early morning.
maybe how we think, maybe 1 a.m. I would have to go maybe 12, 1 a.m. possibly. So I'm basing it off of basically there was the music awards the day before, and there was an attack on our convoy by individuals who I believe to be the same people. And I put that all in a report, my sort of things on that. And I do believe they were all the same people, by many reasons. And they they said 24 hours. Now, and I think the awards was around maybe 11 GMT. So maybe it happened an hour or so after that. So maybe say 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. GMT.
Okay. I'm going to ask for discretion here because you want to be a marshal, so I think you
Mhm.
understand.
Absolutely.
Matthew Colby had a call with Seamus McCarthy on the 21st of December,
Mhm.
the same day of the shooting, and then after that, he texts Seamus saying, "Where am I meeting them?"
Only thing I can think to do with that was possibly, I know Carmine had come up to interview Matt.
Colby.
Yeah, so
it could have been just a meeting with PD.
PD, yeah, I do not believe, because I know Seamus, in terms of his job in DLC, he, like I've said, admittedly, and he would admit himself, he could be hot-headed and whatnot. I cannot see him being, if that's what you're alluding to, involved in any other sort of way. He lost his mind the other week about, Scotty losing the wardenship, so I firmly can, I believe Seamus would never, ever do anything like that. It's not part of his character, honestly. The only thing I could think that was in relation to was individuals coming up to interview Matthew Colby for what happened, his statement following the incident, and so on. Anything prior to that, I don't know, because I know we were high alert that day on the run up to this 24-hour sort of thing coming to a head, and then I don't even think there was anything that would mean Matt would have to go, sorry, Matthew, to go anywhere. Like I say, the only thing I could think of is potential statement interview following the incident.
And did you ever learn about what information they were trying to get out of Matthew?
As far as I'm led to believe, it was just the reasons for why he was targeted. And as far as I'm aware,
sorry, who was he targeted by?
Well, Matthew Colby was the target for that whole break into the prison.
Yeah.
Or if we're referring back to that Friday, Saturday, I think it was Saturday in December, yeah. Because he was good friends with Action Caption, part of the guerrillas, and obviously that individual is now deceased. And as far as I'm led to believe, Action Caption had a good relationship with like Edgar and Jay and so on. But then he was killed by one of them or someone, which then meant, I think Matthew had information and was either threatening to put information somewhere, and basically Matthew Colby knew information, and Edgar wanted him sort of silenced, or was frustrated at the fact that he was making sort of threats. And then that was like the whole sort of reason. I could be completely wrong, but this is kind of my rough memory of what Matthew has told me before. Some things I wish at the time I had taken note of, but when you're just having a conversation sort of in confidence, I don't want to make it clear that I'm making notes and whatnot, but no, I wish I did. That I believe that was the reason why he was targeted. But then what's curious is obviously they're changing the relationship following, kind of making amends, I guess, and being all friendly, and then getting him out the prison. I don't know what's changed in the dynamic, or what else Matthew knows, or things. It's curious. It's really interesting. How does a lifer have so much impact on the outside world? Although, to be fair, Matthew Colby knows absolutely everyone. He's very well established in San Andreas. I mean, he's been around since before DOC, as it is just now, was established. He's been around since June. Yeah, so he has plenty of time to get to know anyone and everyone.
Yeah. And has Matthew Colby contacted anybody on a mobile instead of a payphone, do you know?
I'm unaware. So everyone else has said a payphone. Now, one of my colleagues mentioned last night, because we're part of that sort of team now,
Yeah.
To help give investigation. One of my colleagues, Elliot Richardson, has a mobile number of Matthews that has been given over, and I do believe is in the report. But we've not attempted to call it or anything because we don't want to show that we know he has that number. We don't want to like basically blow it or anything. But that number's been given over. But as far as I'm led to believe, no one has been called off of a mobile number.
Okay. All right. And what about Scotty? Because Scotty says he thinks he knows who broke him out. Does he mention that to any DOC?
I think he put it in some statements and things in the report. I think he's not openly talking about it to everyone, if that makes sense. But I mean,
Yeah.
based on everything, it looks to me it's all the same individuals. But obviously, that's I would need to prove that. But I'm just wondering if that's Scotty's line of thinking as well. But he hasn't explicitly said in a conversation, oh, by the way, I think it's X, Y, and Z.
All right.
Not any conversation I've been privy to anyway. So it could be different for example, Suki Cruz. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate the convo, Ellie. And yeah, obviously, what's your plan with marshals and everything?
well, Barrett says he wants me part of his next intake. I don't know when that is. So I'm honestly I love my job in DOC. I'm very passionate about what I do. However, if I can, if people can see a potential in me to do and give more, then, and I think with the way the department here is now, because I feel like as much as I'm passionate about what I do here, I don't think I'm the right fit for this current department as it stands and whatnot. Like there's out of the greater puzzle, my piece doesn't quite fit. But yeah, I feel like I'm probably best suited to a marshal position than I am still in DOC.
Yeah, great. All right. Well,
I feel like I'm too honest sometimes, and people don't like that.
No, it's good. I like it. It's,
I think it works better for marshals than it does to like say a smaller department. But hey ho, well,
Yeah,
not smaller department, but like a department with different types of characters and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, new intake's probably going to be, as soon as we can get that sorted. So, just keep your ear out. All right.
Yep, will do.
All right. Cheers, Julie.
Appreciate it, Dark.
Bye-bye.
Anytime. Bye.
All right, so this is the information collection from the DOC. So this is our group of DOC that we've deputized. Elliot Richardson, Ethan French, Ely Knox, Suki Cruz, Seamus, and Scotty. To be honest, I don't trust Scotty with a 10-foot pole. Apparently there's a lead to Jericho Valentine. Denim is an ex-girlfriend of Valentine.
24 Diva Wood to date.
Let's have a look. Have we been access to weapons? As far as I'm aware, no. It's just a it's just to get them out of prison, and search for him. And once they find him, if they find him, they can they got to call PD. Plans to shoot Scotty Bard, cut off Suki's feet, and embarrass DOC in front of everybody. Let's change his look from what his profile is. Auburn hair, black goggles, camo mask, bomber jacket lined with fur. Photos in evidence of Matthew Colby's last known appearance. Ah, okay. He looks like Columbo. Gives me Columbo vibes. What is this? A facial composite. Better run, Scotty. Yeah. Damn, Matthew Colby's on a fucking mission, huh?
Do you have units for the 99 Alpha?
235.
That physics fair is gonna transition to a CVPI. Looks like it's gonna be.
I need to get these fucking subpoenas signed
Alpha power
for
stage.
Sonia.
I have a Premiere with like no upgrade. Only oh god,
Sorry,
what's the
sorry.
name? You want me to get a CVPI?
Oh. I
I
mean,
have like
I'm
no
going out
upgrades,
this-
but a turbo.
What I really need to do is those subpoenas for Edgar from for the doctor thing yesterday. I think that should be easy enough to do, so let's just do that quickly. So we're going here, Asher Murphy, references, subpoenas and search warrants. So we need to do the murder of attempted murder of Dr. Ryan Keegan is what we need. So we need to get that report. 17884. Here, and then the other one is going to be 17689. Right, so Reinke was blown up at the dam. Is this report? It's kind of a sucky report, I'll be honest, but shit. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can do it. It's just because the ID was found in a separate location. So let's do subpoena. Subpoena. Edgar de Castillo. Phone records. Alright, let's come back here. I'm looking for subpoena. Why is this all blank over here? Because this is the one I literally just created. Oh my god, my brain is melting. Holy fuck. Records for Edgar de Castillo. Records sought. Let me get his phone number. 2 phone numbers that we know about. Kidnapping Master Doc subpoenas. I'm in here. This is not where I want it to be. Don't think Kidnapping Master Doc. Edgar. Hello. Call and text records for both numbers known to be owned and operated by Edgar. Duration days. This happened when? Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is a weird one. I think the 21st should cover... So we do 21st minus 3 days. But... Is that 3 days, though? My goal is 3 days, so it's going to be really for Americans. It's going to be the 20th. So I want 20th, 19th, 18th. So on the 18th through to the 22nd. What I want. Yeah. Days. Suspicion of what crime? For conspiracy. Attempted murder. I need to know whether the guy is fucking dead. It's really pissing me off that I don't know. Oh!
Hello?
Hello, is this Dr. Zola?
Hello, this is she.
Hello, I'm State Marshal Richard Dark. I'm calling to inquire about an individual that was brought to hospital yesterday. I think it was last night, but a very early morning. And I'm just wondering, I don't know their status. I need to know whether they're obviously alive or dead. Unfortunately, that's a circumstance.
I'm currently not on duty at the moment. I wasn't there last night. Do you want me to go clock in and see for you?
I guess my issue is if it's not listed in the EMS report and there's no autopsy, so
Uh-huh.
but then is there normally like an ICU report or something? You know?
Yeah, there usually is. It should be like under an ICU tag.
Is what report type is it normally under?
So did they pass away or
That's the thing, I don't
are they
know.
just
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um hmm, hmm, hmm. I can go clock in and check for you. Do you know who it is?
Yeah, I know who it is. It's let me get you the state ID. Easy. It's Dr. Ryan Keeger. And their state ID is 17330.
Okay, give me just a moment. I'm currently at the food court. Let me get down to the hospital and I will get that checked out for you.
All right. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I will let you know soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. What's her name? Zola. Gonna do a quick lemon. Let's grab my records. Beep, 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 beep. Import. 6 new contacts. You look at that. Beautiful. Right. So we won't let this slow us down. Conspiracy and attempted murder. Statement of probable cause on the 21st January. Dr. Ryan Eager was found. Can I do a hashtag? Yeah, I can, right? Dr. Ryan Eager was found injured at the dam. It's not spelt like that, is it? You don't spell damn like that, do you? It's one of these words that I'm looking at now. It's just damn. No? Oh my god. My brain is... Is it damn with an F? Oh, okay, good. Wait, hold on. Which one is it? Is it damn or damn? Oh, it is damn with... God damn it. Was found at the Mirror Park. Damn. Okay, my bad. Then again. On the 21st of January, Dr. Reiki was found injured at the Mirror Park Dam. There was evidence that someone tried to kill him by blowing him up with a grenade. Here you go.
I can confirm that he did not pass away.
He
He's
didn't?
just in ICU.
Okay, that's great. All right, perfect.
Yep.
Do you have any... I know there's the EMS report. Is there any other reports that I need to know about?
Not that I'm aware of. Can you see ICU reports?
I don't know whether I can. Is it like a category in the MDT?
Yeah.
I can't see ICU reports now.
Okay. Trying to figure out how we could do that.
Are you able to
Fairly new
export
to
it,
me.
or
I can.
I don't know whether because of Pippa and everything, do I need to file anything? Yeah.
That's a good question. Let me see if there's anyone on duty. Oh wait, here's EMS. I have a question, which I don't know if you would know this or not. If somebody is requesting like a medical record, would they need like a PIP or anything, or? Okay, yeah, that's what you'll need to do.
Okay. Is there like is there a template or anything? Do you know?
Let me see.
I haven't actually done one before.
Okay. Are you listed as any of their emergency contacts?
No, I wouldn't be, no.
Okay. Yeah, let me ask around and see what you need to do about obtaining that record.
Okay.
Because I'm fairly new to being a doctor, but I will get that answered for you, okay?
All right. Thank you very much, Doc.
You're very welcome. I hope you have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. I'll try and get that. Report. All right, we need to get some evidence in here. 120089. You know what I need to do? I'm doing it right now. Razor fucking synapse. Come here. You little bastard. Or should I do it on my Steam Deck? I'll do it on my Steam Deck. Stream Deck. Fuck. There's too many similar names. Can we do it on this one? I'm just going to make a... Put it in here. I need a macro, please, with text. And just put in fucking reference evidence dot xxxxx. And please do that. Can I like fold it? No. So if I do this now, this should... Oh, beautiful! The doctor isn't dead. No, doesn't seem like it. 120... Was it 120089? Of course. There are pop. Damn. Scene. Uh-oh. Okay, so we do 120. 5. 5. But... she say? I found the point you need to fill out to request the medical record. Just fill this out and we'll get in touch with you. Sorted. Thank you. Doctor EMS involved? I think it was Jackie Legs, right? Yeah. Legs, patient name, Dr. Ryan Keeger. Date of incident, 21st. Name of requester, start. State Marshal. And then my phone number. I literally nearly tried to put in my own phone number. Let's not do that. 420-817-8147. Please link screenshots of both the medical release contract. What the fuck? And signatures from... I don't have any of those things. I don't have a medical release contract. Oh, shit. What's the fucking PIPA legislation called? And... oh, shit. I can't do it. I'll have to subpoena it. Fuck! Yeah, I can't do it. So it says the patient or emergency contact has to sign the form.
Hello.
Hello, Doc again. Well, I don't think I can actually use this form because the patient hasn't signed a release or one of their emergency contacts hasn't signed a release. Do they have any emergency contacts?
Let me look and see. Hold on.
I'm gonna guess no.
It didn't have any emergency contacts listed. Let me see if he has any other reports with him on there. Yeah, I don't see any other report.
Okay.
Jackie Legs was the doctor that had wrote the report, if that is helpful at all.
Yeah. I'll see if I can speak to Jack at some point. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to subpoena that ICU report.
Okay.
But it's fine. I appreciate it anyway, Doc. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, you're welcome. Have a good one.
You too, bye-bye. Fuck! Hold on. Is there a different charge for is it still first degree? Attempted first degree. On the 25th of January, where we found injured at Mirror Park Dam, there's evidence someone tried to kill him by blowing him up with a grenade. Right. Then not stick your nose in business or these things would continue. Yeah, let's just do it in order. I think it's better. We'll try and do it in a bit of a better order here. Oh? Hello?
No, it's my bad. I didn't tell you.
Who is this?
What do you mean, who is this?
Is this the Mana member, Bruce Gotti?
What? That's crazy.
Listen, you can't hide it anymore, Bruce.
I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not. I'm actually not.
Like, all right.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't mean to call you. I wanted to save your number real quick. Because I didn't have your number.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to save
if I wanted
yours
to, like,
too.
if I have a yap session, then, you know, I don't have to call.
I'll hang up. Don't worry.
Hey, you take care, Richard.
You too, mate.
Bye-bye.
Thought it was something good. Marshall Vera Petros. Asked by Margot. There we go. Number in the lemon list on Twitter. Reference. Dude, I need to make more fucking macros, man. How useful this is. If I put one of these, and I put one of these. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought that might make it italic. Okay. Can we go into here and get that tweet? 120092. Is that going to work? 120092. Why does that one work? After the marshal advertised a number, he was called by an individual with a deep Spanish accent. Who claimed stated that there was a message from Marshal Richard Dark at the dam. Right? Yeah. And that it was a crispy one. There is they said do not. They also said that do not stick your nose in business for these things. Reference report references for Okay. Marshal Petros was then pinged to a house on Buenvino Road where an ID belonging to Dr. Ryan Keeger was found with Edgar de Castillo's fingerprints / DNA on it. I thought this feels so weird. 120087. One two zero zero eight seven. You gonna work? You're such a little bastard, man. Why do you work for some stuff but not others? Make a dick. Steal. Fingerprint found on ID. This is gonna be reference evidence 120567 period. Pick up another package for our doc. Is this the doctor we met? Yeah. Poor guy got fucking blown to kingdom come for talking to me. Oopsies. Oopsies. I'll take out the DNA part. I think we can sit with fingerprints. Happens. Yeah, just another day in Los Santos. He survived. It seems so right now. It seems like there's no autopsy. It seems like he's just in the ICU. Now, if he dies, there is the delayed death exception when it comes to charges. Right, that's that part. Okay, this is really annoying. Are you realizing the annoying part that I'm about to deal with or having to deal with here? Oh my god. I think it's okay. But in neither of the statements does it mention him being blown up at the dam. It does here because it says victim. Is this like a medic? I think this might be a medical report that I would need Pippa to like gain access to. Let's call Parker and ask.
Hello, Marshall Dark.
Hello, Parker. How are you, mate?
I am doing good. What can I do you for?
You can do me for nothing. I'm bloody married. You can do something for me if you'd like.
I mean, that's the intention of me asking you that.
Okay, perfect. So EMS reports, right? Now as a marshal, I can see those, but are EMS reports protected by Pippa?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, as much as I can see them, I need to. Is it with Pippa? Is that like using medical reports, or is it just like reading them, or just getting them like anything?
Let me look at the Pippa legislation so I don't tell you the wrong thing by accident.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
Type in protection, you'll find it. I'm just having a look now. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, so ensuring this is regular patient's conscious in response and can confirm in person to a doctor if they want their records released. Does not apply to medical information through word of mouth, which is done without a valid reason, because that will be handled internally by each faction. This legislation is vital. Which requires a lawyer. Remember, police department must submit a request to Los Santos Medical Group. This report must be submitted through a form that can be provided by medical staff. This request must include documentation of medical release and created in content. Okay. I mean, it doesn't say anything specifically about EMS reports in the legislation, but it's also like one of those things that is like, I don't think anybody wants to test those waters and get in trouble over it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it says this is not applied to the sharing of information through word of mouth. Right?
Yeah, so that usually how it's interpreted is like between medical professionals. So me and a doctor can discuss this, but I can't like discuss it with members of the public or anyone outside of the medical profession.
Oh, damn it. Listen, the guy, my problem is the guy's in ICU. No emergency contacts, and obviously he's in ICU. He got blown up at the dam last night, and so I guess my only route is a bloody subpoena for the records. It's just a weird one because I could see him, so.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah, but I can't use them or shouldn't be reading them, I guess.
Yeah, because you can ask for it from the Los Santos Medical Group to be able to use it in an investigation. So yeah, has anybody given you the form yet?
Yeah, I've got the form, but for that I need the consent.
Consent from the individual.
From the individual or an emergency contact, yeah.
And he doesn't have that, and he's unconscious.
No.
Okay, yeah, that is probably a brick wall set up within the writing of the legislation. I'm probably let me get in contact with the head of Sama and see what we can do.
Okay, it should be fine for this incident. I definitely think this is something to kind of dig into because, in a situation like this where we can't get a statement from somebody and we need like all the records for like subpoenas and things like that, and we can't get consent, then it does, you know, judges aren't always around and things like that. And in the event that this was time sensitive, it could be pretty, you know, dangerous, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think if I really need it, I'll get a subpoena. I'll just do it that way.
Yeah, no problem. I'm
Okay.
still gonna like get in contact with Perry to see if there's a workaround.
Okay. Who's the head of the medical authority now?
That is Perry
Oh,
Watson.
that's Perry Watson. Okay. All right. Okay, dokie. Thank you, Gunn.
All right, no problem.
Right.
You have a good one,
Cheers,
Dark.
mate. You too. Bye-bye. I think it should be fine here. Because, you know, the title is Ryan Keeger blown up at the dam. The victim is Ryan Keeger. And the victim is listed here. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. The judge might deny it, and if the judge denies it, I'm just going to have to get them to update the thingy. Deputy Bell. I don't need to go into details, but Dr. Brian Keeger was found at the dam. Explosive residue. At the San Andreas State Marshals are requesting access to Castillo's records as it is more likely than not that evidence of Dr. Keeger's attack will be found. Okay, that's fine. Just for sealing, no. Delayed notice 20. If this gets denied on fucking delayed notice, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Officers involved. Dark. Citizens involved. Edgar. And let me just check my records to make sure these numbers are right. We do need a new picture, I agree. Honestly, I might try and just tonight, just try and get all these fucking subpoenas written. Because I feel like I'm just catching up every day and I'm not finishing it. I think I just need to get them all just pumped out in one night. And then I can just focus on interrogations and questioning and the fun stuff, you know? Don't get me wrong, looking through the subpoenas is fun. Writing them, however, is not. I definitely get distracted. I know I do. I know. Oh, let's lock that up. Wait, I've got Ryan Keeger's number too. I've got his number. Right here. Okay, let's get a subpoena for him too. We really are a subpoena fucking office guy lately. Right, so this subpoena has been done. Yeah. Put that here. So that is pending command signature. Oops. What am I doing? Subpoena? What the fuck? Let me call Jenna quickly and see if she remembers. Because I did call her the other night asking about, fuck, don't I have a number? You know how she had called Asher, like, the day she died or the day before? Oh my god, I'm tired. Jenna. Dude, my brain's not working. It's not working. It's not switched on today. I'm not locked in. I'm not fucking locked in. She hung up! Oh, there's a chase.
Austin CMC. Oh my god. Fully sending it on Crusade. Took a left, westbound on Strawberry. Austin Strawberry Gas, northbound Strawberry Avenue. Took a left, on Adams Apple. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. They just stopped on Adams Apple here? Next to 799, everyone's just passed it. You turning now, I'm smoking. Eastbound on Adams Apple. Right, southbound on Strawberry Gas. Strawberry Avenue, sorry.
39 secondary, continue southbound Strawberry. Heavy traffic, right, left eastbound, sorry. Innocence, passing Crusade. Davis left eastbound onto Davis. Now going into the old ADMC
I could probably do Ryan Keeger's.
block. I actually have no idea whose fucking
all
block
up.
this is, but coming out in front of the marshal's office, westbound, Davis.
Hey, you piss off at the marshal's office, man. What the fuck you think you're doing here? Report, subpoena.
Right, westbound, McDonald. And left, southbound, into the laundromat parking lot. Out next to Mosley's on Davis.
Hello?
Once again.
All right, me again. So I just got word back. Your best bet would just be the subpoena. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for the patient to wake up.
Yeah, I figured as much.
All right.
Okay,
No
I appreciate the
problem. Have a
update
good one.
anyway, Polka. Bye-bye. Subpoena. Yeah. Phone records. Let me do a template for subpoenas. Quality of life change. Big quality of life change. I'm gonna do this for now, just because I want to get a template. Oi! Can I put this in a macro? Will this work? Question is, will it copy the formatting? The answer is no. But it's pretty quick. So it's kind of fine. Honestly, that works. I'm happy with that. Records for Dr. Ryan Keegan. Records sort. For full and text records for. I had his number. Zero. What was the thing I did here? Suspicion of what crime? Victim of conspiracy. I'll just do attempted first. Take the probable cause. Records is more likely than not that evidence of Dr. Kiga's attack will be found. Am I spelling Kiga wrong? I am. Did I do that on the other one too? I think I did. Oh, my fucking evidence. Please work. 20092. References, report, tags, evidence, yeah. Please work, please work, please work. No, you're not copying the right thing. Why do you do this to me? Edgar de Castillo's fingerprints on... Right. Yes. And the last one... I've got to fucking change these, haven't I? 120528. 120529. I missed when the evidence system was functional. Really quick, I want to unlock this. Go here. 120086. Let's hope this works. What the fuck did I type? Oh my god, it did work. Thank God. Will it work here? Oh my god. The dream. Save it, lock it, sign it, sign it, sign it, lock it, sign it. Done. Okay. The unfortunate command members, aka Craig and Weiss, now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subpoenas to review from today. Oops. Whoopsies. But hopefully we get those back by tomorrow. And then we might be able to do an interrogation of Edgar. Again. Pog. But we have got to figure out what the fuck is going on in this town. Is Zebra around? No. The virus, the fucking murders of the doctors or attempted to. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So what have we got? Let's do a review. Let's do a fucking review. I need to make like a fucking... I need to make one of those cork boards, man. Here you go. Imagine this cork board is full of red tape and photographs. So, what do we have? What I think we have is a secret project is started at Humane Labs. What it is, it's dangerous. Possibly, like, something to do with... It could be a weapon. Could be a weapon. But it's something to do with, like, biological chemistry shit. Because Dr. Asher Murphy was involved. And then she is working for the Faceless on the inside. I imagine giving them information. Maybe enough information to know... We don't know that about... I was thinking about the PMCs. Either way, she's working with the Faceless. She's nervous, but she's being followed from her apartment. I imagine she's being followed by the PMC group. But in the meantime, she's working with the Faceless to get whatever project they're working on, I imagine, out of there. Or maybe it's just information. Who knows? Either way, the 14th of October happens. There's an attack on Humane Labs. Boom, bang, bosh. They steal a document. The PMC group, wearing camo, is on their way out. And they're caught on CCTV getting shot by a third party. Current suspicion, that third party is Edgar and Tripaz and co. Who are working for the Faceless. So, that happens. The next day, Dr. Asher Murphy turns up, grabs her shit because she's fucking terrified. She gets out of there. Then, come end of November, she's twatting out. She's like, you know, I'm gonna leak shit. The police didn't help me. I'm gonna get out of here. But fucking members of the Gorillas, fucking members of Trip-Ass, Edgar, all fucking contacting her. Like, I'll help you. I'm a nice guy. I'll fucking help you. No. They're fucking evil. She's gonna fucking get a plane out of there from Fort Zancudo, from the U.S. Army, because she's fucking turned side. She's like, listen, I'm gonna give this info to the fucking U.S. Army instead. They'll save me. No. Edgar blows it up. Edgar and Trip-Ass, boom, blow it up. Terrorism. U.S. Army, boom, blown up. Then she's getting fucking chased. Boom, boom, boom. Edgar finds her, kills her. That's the current theory. Then we move forward to... Where are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Fuck, where are we now? We're in early December. Mid-December, they break in to ask Colby some shit. According to Jordan Ackridge, that might have been to do with Aaliyah Court and that body. But either way, around early December time... No, that's later on. Fuck, there's too much shit happening in my brain. There's too much shit there. This whole fucking report is crazy. Right there. So we're on early December, right? Early December. Fucking Action Caption gets murdered for some fucking reason. That happens. Edgar and Brandon fucking murder Action Caption at the lighthouse. Which maybe that's why fucking... Ooh, maybe that's why fucking Matthew Colby was pissed and was like, I found out some fucking information about you, Edgar. I fucking know shit. Right? And then they break in. And they're like, what the fuck do you know, man? Because maybe at this point, maybe fucking Matthew's been talking with the Faceless. I don't know. Maybe that's why. So then fucking 21st, they break in, they fucking Molotov and shoot fucking Matthew Colby. And then at some point, somebody's fucking leaking shit. Somebody's fucking leaking shit. Because the Faceless is like, betray me, fucking crazy, right? Then, God, it all fucking spirals from there. Matthew Colby is meeting with fucking Blue Man in the prison on the 3rd. Right? Straight after that, the fucking riot with Trip Ass and everything fucking happens. But they're like, nuh-uh. They're fucking my people. They're my people. And he calls up Peters and they're like, fucking look up, bitch. Don't fucking investigate me, bitch. And they come out, fucking shooting everybody, right? Fucking shooting all the cops. Because they're on the side of Matthew Colby now. Matthew Colby's giving them information, right? Then... Fuck, what else is happening? Oh, then we've got Operation Skyno. They're fucking flying these jets around. Jenna, I'm cooking right now, I'm sorry. Operation Skyno is an old, defunct, and shut down program from the fucking, Humane Labs, which has been, which used to work with planes and shit to fucking figure out air density and the fucking different gases in the air and shit like that, right? Then we circle back. What happened during November? Fucking stupid old Nicky Khan's tweeting about bunkers. Who the fuck's calling me now? Who is this? Hello, Richard Dog speaking. How can I help?
It's Jordan. I received a text with a doctor's notes or something where they're testing the virus thing on someone. I don't know if you...
What the fuck? You send it over my way.
Oh, well, listen. If this was only sent to me, if anybody hears about you doing this, they're going to know it comes from me. Whatever's going on, it's going to come back to me. So it said that it was Kenny Cushman. Like, that was the person being tested on. So
Kenny's being tested on?
So I'm going to send it to you in a document so it doesn't come back in a text. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
My state ID is 21. No, it's 1588. 1588.
Okay. All right. I'll send it to you now.
Thanks, Jordan. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So anyway, where were we? I can't remember. The bunkers. For some reason, the same people who were trying to contact fucking Dr. Ashton Murphy when she's fucking twatting out, right? She's a Humane Lab scientist. The same people in November, right? So in between shit's stolen from Humane Labs and Ashton Murphy tweeting, two things happen. Well, one thing happens. The same people see Nicky Khan tweeting about a bunker. They don't know she's a cop. They fucking screenshot that shit. They send it straight to fucking Edgar and Brandon. And they're like, I got some information for you. Why would they do that? That's fucking scary. Do they have a weapon? Is that what it is? Do they have information on a weapon? Are they scared, or are they like, we're gonna get figured out? I don't know. That could be fucking connected, right? We've got fucking chemical and biological scientist who fucking gets murdered by the Faceless for leaking information. Who does she leak that information to? We don't fucking know. But what was she working on? Is it a fucking chemical weapon? Is that why they got fucking Operation Skynote, to figure out whether it's a good place to disperse? When it's going to be a good time to disperse this fucking nerve agent virus chemical weapon? Then we got fucking Zebra and his little goons testing a virus on people and twatting out whether people are coughing. Is he connected? He's connected to the besties. Document. They said, it's Kenny. Call if you have any questions.
Patient 0, 10X7 pathogen purple patient. Rash on neck, spreading, itchy, and it's hot to touch. He feels pressure in his ears. He has muffled hearing. Sharp pain in fingertips. Fades after 10 minutes. Blood tastes sweet. Tested by patient with small mouth wound. He's thirsty. He's drinking water, causes nausea. Body shivers even in warm room. He has slightly blurred vision with a purple tint appearing in his eyes. He feels weak but is still conscious. The injection site is numb. The shoulder spot for where he put the cure in. And he has purple veins visible near his hands and feet. We'll continue to research and watch more.
We're fucked. We're fucked. Shit. I'm trying to do a dramatic outro, Jordan, if you wouldn't mind. Hey.
I know you probably thought I was crazy when I told you about this the first time, but I don't know what to think now.
If you get any more contact, you let me know. Your name, Kenny's name, nothing's going to be attached to anything, alright?
Alright.
I didn't think you were
This is
crazy.
just- well, I felt crazy. I feel crazy. I don't know how I keep getting roped into stuff. I don't know, but this is horrible.
Yeah, it is.
I'll let you know, though.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Did they say... Did that fucking tape say the blood tastes sweet?
He feels pressure in his ears. He has muffled hearing. Sharp pain in fingertips. Fades after 10 minutes. Blood tastes sweet. Tested by patient with small
Nah,
mouth wound.
we're definitely fucked up.
He's thirsty. He's drinking water, causes nausea. Body shivers even in warm room. He has slightly blurred vision with a purple tint appearing in his eyes. He feels weak but is still conscious. The injection site is numb. The shoulder spot for where he put the cure in. And he has purple veins visible near his hands and feet. We'll continue to research and watch more.
I gotta hear that again.
Patient 0, 10X7 pathogen purple patient.
Never mind.
Rash on neck.
The game fucking hates me, guys. You're not getting an outro. You know what? I'm going to black screen. It's clear that it feels like you guys don't deserve shit, okay? You guys don't deserve an outro. Black screen. I can't even do a black screen properly, man. What is this? I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.